God is on your side. May the Lord bless you and allow us to have a few minutes together with God. The Bible says in Psalm 56, verses 8 and 9, "You have seen my suffering. You have collected my tears. Are they not recorded in your book? My enemies will flee when I call for your help. I know that God is on my side." Do you have a request for which you have been waiting for a long time for God's response that you're about to give up? Everything feels unsurmountable, impenetrable. You're tired, stressed, and emotionally exhausted. You feel your faith is on the verge of surrender. And so, your day begins, you open the window, and a ray of sunshine pierces the sky, pushing back the rain clouds of your morning to make way for a bright ray of light. But when you reflect, and despite this refreshing experience, you feel that none of your circumstances change, and you're aware that God sees and understands you, and He has not stopped fighting for you, but you cannot blind your feelings. You know that God can do anything, but you can't understand why sometimes it takes or it seems like He doesn't intervene for you. It's hard to live in the space where your mind knows that the Lord can do everything, but there is a sorrow in your heart because He is not doing what you expect, or that everything that you have prayed for and what you have believed is taking so long. You're not the only one who has ever had that experience. The psalmist in today's text felt the same way. God keeps track of your battles. He knows the tears you have shed and the pain you're experiencing. The Lord hears you and is fighting alongside you. And no matter what you are feeling at this moment, anger, sadness, confusion, frustration, helplessness, decide today to renew your perspective through this simple and powerful truth. God is on your side. When you fix your thoughts on this truth, it will keep you centered on His will, His purpose, His support for your life. God is sovereign in everything He does and allows in your being. And one truth is constant and very clear. He will never give you a trial greater than you can bear. For in Him there will always be a victory for you, even if you don't understand, even if you don't comprehend. God's way of acting in each of your circumstances is always different, but never doubt that He is on your side. An absence of response from God does not mean that He has abandoned you. He leaves nothing halfway or incomplete in your life. He is a God of covenants and eternal promises. What He began and promised in you, He is surely to complete. Trust in His mercy. He is on your side. I'd like to leave you with the promise in 2 Chronicles chapter 20, verse 15. To not be afraid or discouraged because of this vast army, for the battle is not yours, but it belongs to the Lord. Have a blessed day, and remember, behind the scenes, God is doing much more for you than you could ever imagine. In the middle of an unanswered prayer you are now battling with, I pray that you can vividly experience His presence, not because everything is perfect, but because the Lord is good and He is on your side.